Hi friends, welcome back once again. This is Uday Shankar. In today's video, I am going to demonstrate how to create Oracle database clone using RMAN method. I have created one more video for Oracle database cloning using manual method using taking online backup or hot backup. It's there in my channel, so please check out that video also. For this demo, I have two servers, production server and the clone server. In production server, I have one database running called ProDB, which I am going to clone it and to clone server. Here I have listed out some of the steps which I am going to perform. First, make sure your production database is running in archive mode and create a P file, copy to the clone server and modify some of the parameters. And then we'll take a backup of production database and we'll copy the backup set to the clone server. Then we will start the auxiliary instance on the clone server and we'll restore the database. We'll test the connection. So let's begin. So first step, create a P file. So let me show here. I am in production server. Let me check the connectivity. So this is the IP address of my clone server 101. I have connectivity. Now let's log into the database. So here we are in production database. Now let's create a P file. Init clone db. Clone db is the name of my clone database. So whenever you're creating a P file, so make sure that you give init and then the Oracle SID name. That is a good practice. Now let's copy that P file from this production server to the clone server. And keep the P file in a DBS folder. Accept the key, password. The file has been copied. So now let's move to the clone server and let's modify the P file and create the necessary directories. Okay, and we'll come back to the production server for taking backup of Oracle database. So let's move to the clone server. Let's open the file. Let me replace all the name starting with ProDB to CloneDB. the necessary changes. I'm going to keep my log files in this directory. These directories are not present now. I will be creating very soon. Location of control file is okay. Name of the database CloneDB. Flashback recovery area, it's fine. Okay, we need to add two more parameters which will help you to convert the location of the directory structure of the data files. That is db underscore file underscore convert equal to ProDB and convert into CloneDB. Now if you look at the directory structure of the production database, let me go and show you. Select name from reader data file. You can see the directory structure is U0 app Oracle Oradata and production ProDB, and then the database file data file name. Now I have the same location, same directory structure, that is U0 app Oracle Oradata on a clone server, but I am going to change the name from ProDB to CloneDB to keep my all clone server data files. And this file, this parameter actually will help you to convert the directory structure when you restore the database. So this is for the data file. One more parameter is for log file. So the log file db underscore log underscore file underscore name convert ProDB CloneDB. I think we did a mistake here. It's file underscore name underscore convert. Now save the file and create the necessary directories. So mkdir -p. And one more thing, make sure that you have the same version of Oracle software installed on a production database and the clone server. Otherwise, when you restore the database, you won't be able to open the database after restore. -p. So in clone server, I have just installed the software. I have not created any database, so I don't have any directories, flashback recovery area directories. And I think we are done. Now modify the Aura tab and give a new instance name, that is CloneDB. And CloneDB. Let me copy the path. Save the file, and now let's move to the production server, and let's take the backup of database and we'll copy that backup sets to clone server. So let's move there. Let's connect to the RMAN. Make sure your database is running in archive mode. Backup database plus key block. Since I did not specify the backup location, it created a backup set in the flashback recovery area, and it's in this folder. So I'm going to create this same structure, same path in my clone server, and I'm going to copy this entire folder in a clone server. So let me copy this path. Sorry, I'll copy up to ProDB. Let's move to the clone server. And let's copy all the backup set to the clone server. So you see we have backup set folder, so scp -r. Okay, my copy process is over. Now let's move to the clone server and create one TNS entry so my clone server can communicate with the ProDB database. So let's move to the clone server, and this is required when you restore the database. It will try to connect to the, when you start on your auxiliary instance and when you connect to the target database, and when you restore, it will try to copy all the directory structure and everything. So for that reason we need to have a TNS entry. So net manager, first of all you can test whether you can communicate TNS ping ProDB. Sorry, it's saying it's unable to resolve. Now let's open net manager and create one service name. My host name is 192.168.1.100 and service name is ProDB, and you can also test the connection. If test connection failed, then make sure that your listener is up and running on the production server. Okay, our test connection was successful, so let's close it and finish. Save the file. TSP. So we have a reply. Now we have to start the database in no mount stage, and we are going to start the auxiliary instance. Start the database in a no mount SQL plus. So we need to first set the parameter, set the SID name, so that is clone db, and then SQL plus. And the startup, so no mount. Okay, our database is started in a no mount stage. Now let's connect to RMAN and start auxiliary instance for restoring the database. So RMAN, connect to the auxiliary instance. Auxiliary of current database. You can see one message connected to auxiliary database and to the clone DB, and it is not mounted. Now you connect to the production database, that is ProDB. So for that, connect target. Password of production database. So here you can see we are connected to the auxiliary instance of clone.db, and we are also connected to the ProDB. So now we can run a script, run a block to copy to restore the database. So run and allocate C2 for now use duplicate command. To clone.db. Now close the run block. Now this will connect to the target database and production database, and will copy all the directory structure, and it will also apply the RTLog files. It goes through the series of steps. Okay, RMAN restoration process is completed. Now you can see above, now our data file path has been detected automatically because of db convert file parameters, and it has been placed into clone db automatically. So now let's test the database. Come out from here. And now execute instance underscore name comma from VDollar instance. So instance name is clone db. You can also see the you can also add one more parameter in a column name called status, and the status is open. You can also query select name comma open underscore mode from $. Database name is clone db and it is in read write mode. Now you can use this clone db for any kind of reporting purpose or testing or developing purpose. You can also configure listener, and so the people can connect to this clone server through application from remote machines. I hope you found this video very informative. I'll thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.